Remember, guys, Scooby's Do Movies is officially becoming
Masters of the Movieverse. Stay tuned so you guys don't miss anything. And then we have a giant penis erecting from the ocean. Come on, tell me that's not what you first thought. Hey Scoobs, Alex here.
Dre here.
And while you're here, make sure to hit that like, subscribe, and hit that bell for alerts of new episodes. How was that?
Yeah, pretty good.
Okay.
It wasn't bad. Yeah. Guys, we are so close to our end of the year goal of 3K subscribers. We know you can get us there. Keep sharing, keep liking, keep the word going.
Yes, and today we are doing our trailer reaction for Aquaman, the final trailer.
The final trailer. Woo! Had to hit y'all with the Ric Flair. That's how serious this one is.
Yeah, so we weren't in love with the first trailer, and we got a lot of backlash on it.
Which is why we didn't do trailer 2 or 3.
We decided to take a step back.
We didn't want it.
Yeah.
We didn't want none.
But I'm actually really excited for this trailer because now this is the final one, so it's going to be like, obviously they're going to give us their best stuff.
Yes. And rendering should be done with CGI.
Yes, the
I'm
CGI
hoping it's looking a lot cooler.
I've heard that in this trailer, the CGI is really good. So we're going into it open-minded, excited about it.
Yes. And fun fact, on our day job show, we just had Dolph Lundgren, He-Man himself.
Yeah.
Also, so he seemed super hype about it, talked it up. Obviously, he's an actor in the movie, so he's paid to do that.
So obviously that's going to get us excited.
But if it's good enough for He-Man, it's good enough for me. So, let's see what we get with this final Aquaman trailer.
Yes.
All right.
Legend has it that one day
It already looks better.
Yeah.
a new king will come who will use the power of the Trident to put Atlantis back together again.
This is the exact spot that Vulko gave me my first swimming lesson.
I already know how to swim.
Not even close. You have to forget all the teaching of the surface world. Go deeper. To uncover your Atlantean instincts.
Oh, look, the hair going back in the water.
He spent his entire life training.
I love that.
Training to be the best.
Nice.
My parents made me what I am. I am the protector of the deep.
In this trident resides the power of Atlantis. In the wrong hands, it would bring destruction. But in the hands of the true heir, it would unite above and below.
The time has come for Atlantis to rise again.
Man.
You must stop him.
And how do you propose we do that?
By retrieving this.
I already got one of those.
Not like this one, you don't.
The war is coming to the surface whether you like it or not.
Your mother always knew you were special. She believed
Get some Nicole
the one
Kidman.
to unite our two worlds.
Atlantis has always had a king. Now I need something more.
But what could be greater than a king?
A hero.
Okay. Okay.
Wow.
Okay. That's all. That's all we were asking for.
They brought the thunder with that
They
one.
did. Now,
Oh
I'm
my
going to say
God.
right off the bat, Scoobs, I stand by every single word I said in that initial Aquaman trailer. Every word that did not look good to me. This one.
This
Chills.
looks like a movie.
It brought the chills.
I mean, even the CGI, just like the little details. Like we said in the first one, we were annoyed because their hair wasn't moving underwater. Like the CGI is completed. Everything looks great. It looks so much more realistic.
The second I saw that opening shot, it looks like straight out of Star Wars.
So beautiful.
Except underwater. And you notice the sort of, it looks like maybe a palace or some sort of
That
dock
beam
they
of
had
light.
but it's also forming the shape of the Aquaman A, if you notice that.
Oh, here we have baby Aquaman. So cute. And also it just kind of shows like his human side.
Yeah.
I like that we're starting off like he was just a regular baby that had to be trained for this role.
And
like he wasn't born Aquaman.
We'll get to it in a little bit. I love the training sequences, but in this shot right here, we've got Nicole Kidman playing Queen Atlanta. For those of you who don't know, she got injured and washed ashore. Aquaman's father found her. They fell in love as he nursed her back to health. They did the thing, y'all.
They did the thing.
They did the thing.
That makes the babies.
And they had Arthur Curry, their son. I think this is a scene, like there's a scene later where Nicole Kidman is fighting off Atlantean soldiers. It looks like they come to find her because she is their queen. And in order to keep Aquaman safe, she had to go back to Atlantis in order to save his life and protect him.
Yes, she was doing what she had to do as a mother to keep him safe. But,
Yes.
you know, as a child, you just think, oh, my mom left. So that's why, you know, Aquaman has some issues.
Exactly. And let's be honest, most issues that we have, we blame our parents for. I don't know if this is sort of like a premonition, like into the future, or if maybe this shot is done in reverse, and maybe this is like, there's a scene in the movie where Atlantis sinks under the water for the first time, and this is what it looks like when it's all crumbling and going under the sea, and maybe they just reverse engineered the shot to make that point. I was not a fan of Bro Aquaman. I didn't really like the, yeah, my man, dig it. I feel like the publicity team and even the director James Wan maybe heard some of that criticism from some other fans out there. A lot less bro-y in this trailer.
He does seem a lot less bro-y.
Right?
I will say that. Like, just, I mean, less douchey.
Yeah. The
that's-
scene with him and Mera?
Yeah, like I mean, he's still like the broier of the superheroes.
Sure.
But it's like toned down to a
Toned
more
down.
like realistic level.
I love that we have William Dafoe as Vulko, also one of the actors crossing streams between Marvel and DC. He was famously Green Goblin in the original Tobey Maguire Spider-Man films. But I was also wondering that the fact that in Justice League and BVS, he already looked like he was sort of like well-trained. I was like, well, this is an origin story. How's he well-trained? Yeah. He learned as a kid. That scene underwater where they're going deep for the first time, he gets like those fish eyes. Very cool, showing his power.
I love that. Also, it's just him swimming with the dolphins. Like,
Such a
just
cool
showing
shot.
that he is in harmony with the sea. Like, he
Yes.
is a part of it. And then we have a giant penis erecting from the ocean. Come on, tell me that's not what you first thought. Like, I think that they purposely made it look like that.
I went with the trailer showing off his strength by being able to lift up an entire submarine, not metal penis.
I think there's some subliminal messaging in there. You know that?
The image of the original King of Atlantis gives him that hologram telling him what mission needs to go on. We've got his brother Orm, the Ocean Master, the sort of de facto king of Atlantis because he's the second born of Queen Atlanta.
And just look at Aquaman. Those beautiful abs under that wet shirt showing off his physique.
This one over here. Yeah.
In addition to the beautiful, it's just, he complements the beautiful underwater world of Atlantis.
Yes. I see how you so craftily tied that
I'm
together.
not just being a creep.
Yeah, because girls can be creeps too. Once again, we get Orm without his Ocean Master helmet on. Dolph Lundgren, He-Man, as the father of Mera, obviously making some sort of deal with Orm the Ocean Master. In the comics, he's not necessarily evil. He's more just racist, hates surface dwellers. I love little things like how they ride around on alligators.
Giant, like, prehistoric
sea
alligators.
creatures.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I love this scene.
Yeah.
He's like, we're going to do one of these. Yeah. And this is what I'm talking about. The comedy in this trailer is just better. He's like, I already got one of those. Like, the timing was great. It's just...
It didn't come off as cheesy or corny.
And we both laughed out loud.
Vulko tells him, clearly when he shows him the map, you need to find the true Trident. Director James Wan, we all know him from, obviously, the Insidious and Saw films. James Wan famously campaigned for this movie because he said he's such a big fan of Aquaman. I think that's why you get things like these beautiful shots of Atlantis. You get to see the world.
Because you have someone that's actually passionate about it. They're not just like picking some big name director that doesn't really like truly love and care about the project. You know what I mean? Like
That's
they're
what
picking
DC
people that are actual
did.
fans.
Yeah, famously they did that for Green Lantern. They got the director of the James Bond movies, but he didn't know superhero films.
And that one did great, right?
Yeah, fantastic with that one. Underwater gladiator fights. I feel like it's something that you would only put in if you were a nerd.
And then I love that we get Black Manta, and he looks exactly like he does in the comic book.
Exactly.
Like spot on, the red eyes, the black hard outer shell.
Big Stewie head from Family Guy. This is the scene right here that we complained about a little bit in the original trailer.
And you know what I'm going to say? They didn't really show it. They did a very quick fade out. I feel like they probably heard a lot of complaints about the scene, and they were like, we're just going to quick cut through that.
I think you're right. This water shot where it's all purple and blue and turquoise, the light on it, yes. Looks like the scene where Atlantean soldiers first meets Black Manta. That's what he looks like under the costume. A little flashback to the original King of Atlantis, probably before the
days when Atlantis was on the surface.
Exactly. As we see in this still, we know from read-ups of the movie, there are 7 different kingdoms of the sea, the 7 seas, so that Unite the 7 refer to specifically this image and all the different races of Atlantis coming together, not necessarily the Justice League.
And the King of Atlantis is supposed to unite all of them as one kind of underwater world.
And as Mera's telling him in this scene right here, we need something greater than a king. Atlantis always had one.
We need a hero.
What's greater than a king? A hero, yeah, because the true King of Atlantis is not only supposed to unite Atlantis, but also the surface world.
Yeah.
The standard final battle scene.
This crab who is from another race of Atlanteans.
The underwater lava, the sea dragons, the sea monsters. Again, it looks so much better than it did in that first trailer. And for those of you who are like, well, it's the first trailer, of course it's not going to look as good. Well, then wait. Wait to release a trailer if you don't have the CG rendered.
I agree, because this is so much better. And it just gets me really excited. And now I feel kind of bad for the... I mean, I don't feel bad because the first one wasn't that great.
No, I stand by what we said.
But this is a much better representation of what the film will be.
And then, obviously, we get that goosebump-inducing hero shot / call to action in the genuine Aquaman colors. Orange top, green gloves, green pants. Gang, I have done a complete 180 on this movie, but again, that's not me flip-flopping like some dirty politician. I stand by everything we said in that first trailer. It didn't look this good to me.
Yeah, no, the first trailer was like, and remember, we went into it wanting to love it.
Absolutely.
And the first trailer was kind of shitty. But this trailer, this gave me what I wanted to see in Aquaman.
I feel like it was cut well. I feel as though, like you said, the jokes hit, the action hit. It was a nice balance between the drama, the stakes, and the humor. I don't know. Yeah. I'm back on board for Aquaman.
And it looks beautiful.
Visually looks gorgeous.
So I'm excited for it. This is definitely gonna be a see in theaters for me. So
Scoops, thanks for checking out our reaction and full scrub for Aquaman, the final trailer. As always, make sure to like, subscribe. Hey, hit that bell for alerts of new episodes.
That's right, and keep sharing the Scoobies. We're so close to 3,000 subscribers. So keep sharing. We want to get there by the end of this year, and I know that we can do it with your help. Also, let us know what you think of this movie in the comments. Like, were you on board from trailer 1, or is it this trailer the one that gets you excited for Aquaman? What do you think of it?
And I'm going to pull a Keller. There are not many to choose from, but tell us in the comments what your favorite DCEU movie is.
All right. I like that one.
Yeah? Yeah? All right. That's the best I got. Okay. All right. Gang, until next time, I've been Dre.
And I'm Alex.
Stay groovy, Scoobies.